warm welcome to all. We are in conversation with Miss Saloni, the co-founder of Affaire. So can you start by explaining what drew you into starting this business, how you got into it, the inspiration behind it?
Yeah, so it's this is a 1.5-year-old business. Before this, I was a media professional working with Walt Disney, and the thought or the idea came behind having my own little pet named Fluffy, and I was completely against having pets and having pets across at home. But my husband, on his 40th birthday, got a pet home, and that completely transformed my life in a very positive way. It gave me a lot of immense love. And during my lowest times in life, during COVID and everything, I think my pet was Fluffy, was the one who really helped me through, this journey. Apart from that, so, while, the last 2, 3 years when scouting around for stuff around him, I all found, there were things which were available in the pet in the industry were a lot to do with plastics and nylon products available for the little pet, because I have a smaller breed, and I thought it was not comfortable. It used to choke him. And then the thought, the amalgamation of love and a need came together, and Paw Affair got created. Paw Affair is a company which is based out of Pondicherry, in the French town of Pondicherry, where we manufacture made in India products like pet accessories like collar, leashes, poop bags, everything which is cotton, which is soft on the on the pet, which is very comfortable on him, and it is cotton and sustainable, keeping the environment friendly. While doing this, we also thought we need to keep India's you know uh, the 4 pillars which India are right now, gunning about, which is made in India. We wanted to keep woman empowerment, and it's very close to my heart. And that's where we have 10 people in our factory. They are 9 out of 10 are women, and we wanted to keep the cotton sustainable leg which is there, and animal welfare, keeping the comfort. So that's where Paw Fair started.
Oh, that's great. So when exactly did you start your company?
So we started it in 2022, which was there, and Jan 2022 is when we started. We did a small test launch in October, 6th of October 2022 in Gurgaon. We had a paw party in one of the DLF societies where we had 40 pets, and we had a paw party where we basically just celebrated through games and cakes. And 40 pets, we gave away our products for them to use, and it was like a test launch, and we got a very good feedback. So if you see, my actual journey starts from 6th of October
All right,
2022.
great. So besides your love for the pet, what gaps did you see in the pet accessories industry that made you dive into this space?
So I think that's a as a pet parent, and a first time pet parent, and from a marketing background, when we started looking at pet products available in India, and because I travel overseas and I saw products overseas, I saw India had a lot of pet. And the food business and then the treat business, I think India is, we have reached a point where a lot of products are available. But in the accessory market, what I felt was there are products which are very few, which are good quality ones, which are available. Most of them are me too, where a same type of products available under various brand names, and they're all plastic and nylon. They're very low quality ones. There's nothing which is standing out. It's not very comfortable for the dog. My dog once got choked with a poor quality leash collar, and when you pull it, typically the locking system doesn't work. You at times the dog runs away. So keeping all these small aspects, because I walk my dog myself, so that's when I realized now there are not enough plastic. The plastic toys which were very available were Chinese and low quality. So keeping all this in mind, that's where the thought of the gap which I saw was nobody's thinking about the animal welfare or the comfort of the animal, and that's when I we decided to get into this space.
Okay, so you want this to be an amalgamation of both aesthetics as well as safety for pets.
Perfect. And then it comes, when COVID got over, and when we saw, people had a lot of pets in our complex. We have more than 200 pets, and there was a lot of socializing happening every day around, 11 o'clock, 4 o'clock. Dogs used to meet. and we saw that there was nothing for dogs, to play with, in terms of some group playing toys. Plus, we saw a lot of birthday parties, a lot of parties happening, and there was nothing to gift. That's where we got into the gifting segment. We said, people nowadays treat their pets as their own family member. So, be it birthdays, you want to give a lot of gifts to the pets, be it anything when you go to somebody's house, taking chocolates for the child, you want to take something for the pet. So, we saw another gap, which was, at least in the metros, is gifting. And that's where we've got into gift boxes for the pets, saying that if you love, like it's Rakhi or Diwali or Christmas, here there is something you can take for any family who has a pet. And that's the other gap which we try to fill down.
Okay, well, that's great. And how to ensure your products are eco-friendly?
Yes. So what we've, that was something which is very close to my heart. And we realized, what India and the government of India is trying, and we are startup for India, recognize, keeping that four pillars in mind. We wanted to make made in India products. It was easier, cheaper to get Chinese products and imported and rebranded, which 60% of the accessory market is right now doing. We did not want to do that. We said we'll make it in India, though it may be expensive, but we'll make it in India. We will give women empowerment. We will give women a chance to earn work, and that's where we've gone to Pondicherry, a small French town. Women from the neighborhood come who know tailoring, and through our machines they work there. Number three, we looked at cotton and sustainability and eco-friendly, because that's what even our G20 summit is talking about. So we are saying that we are going to be in the eco-friendly, sustainable space, and soon they're going to come back, use your leash for 6 months and give it back to us. We will recycle it and give you a new product at 50% or 30% less. So that's the final aim where we are looking at. And we very, for me, animal welfare and of animal comfort plays a very important role. When I see the dog itching and everything, I used to feel in summers it was not working. So that's where I wanted to come out with something which is very comfortable but trendy. It has to look nice, because when you walk your dog, you just don't want to take them in a rope or something. You would love your dog is wearing something trendy. If I'm wearing something trendy, my dog also has to walk, look smart and young. So that's when we wanted to do an amalgamation of trend, eco-friendly, and
Social endeavors.
yes.
So, on the note of social endeavors, I think it's great that you're also working with towards gender equality. Can you explain like how that goes, like all those social endeavors with like Bark India and all the donations you make, like how do you fit that into your brand?
So I think as a company, as a philosophy, we are people who worked. Our senior most member is an 81-year-old person. I'm in my mid 40s, and the founder is around the 60s. So I think our purpose to set up this company was more than to make it more profitable. Definitely is, yes, but more to make take two aspects. One is the animal welfare, and that's where every contribution goes back to Bark India, where either a dog is treated or a dog is fed. So we want to give back, and that's every sale of ours does that. And the second social endeavor what we are looking at, giving people another a chance to restart their lives. I have done, this is my own personal thing being a woman, and I've seen that many ladies in small towns really want to get back, have an identity, and we said what better than doing something like this where they can also participate and they also see an outcome coming out. And that's where we have taken, and we have our own manufacturing. We have women coming across from nearby places. They come, even they have small children, they come to our factory. They are sit, the children are studying while these mothers are working. We've kept it in comfortable hours that they finish by 5, they go back home. So and we've given them the flexibility of you going and picking up their kids. Though we are a very small startup, but this is our beginning. We hope to grow and employ more such people. So that's our conscious effort we have taken.
That's a great start. So I would like to conclude by asking, so what are your plans for the future and how do you think you will fill in the void in the pet accessories industry in the future while also managing all these other initiatives that you're trying to incorporate?
So I think our first step was taking part in the trade fair. I think we've got a decent response. That was there. Secondly, no business can be successful till it's profitable. To make it profitable, we are looking at export orders from US and Singapore and UAE. So our business gets gets a run, a start. And our future endeavors within India are to launch these products across channels, but also to come out with more such products in terms of widening the range of products. So apart from our walking kits, bow bandanas, we're going to launch a huge range of toys which are more meaningful, which could be played as a group or it could be played individually. Again, it'll be cotton sustainable, so the pets will it will not be harmful on their onto their so when they use it, unlike plastic which is harmful and cancerous. So we're going to keep that as a range which we're going to come. We're also going to launch a luxury collection, which is going to be one of the high end ones where nowadays people have parties and a lot of birthday things. So we're going to come out with a luxury collection, and we plan to diversify by launching mats and beds and all very soon. But right now, this is our focus. We would first want to just enter into India with at least 6 product ranges.
Okay, well, that's great. And thank you so much. This was a lovely interview, and I love how you can just juggle so many things and add so many responsibilities into it and do your part, not just creatively but also socially. Thank you so much.